When the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he takes it down to the 33. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Red. 19 target.
They'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completed. Massive hit. The ball is out. And the Saints grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
Running in the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to find punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Tracy. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Dropping back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Mustang 19.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Ready, set.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Set, go.
They go right back to Tracy. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Go. Ready.
He's going to try to throw for it. Hits him on the out route. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and there's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ace. 2-2.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Swim.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Bigsby. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Kamara running out of the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Offense is set. First and 10. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
Go on.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
Come back. Check. Go.
It's like a design keeper from Murray. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as it gets him down into the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Now Murray on the play fake. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Giants. And they can't probably return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, and pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
I couldn't say it better myself.
A throw left side finds Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now looking to throw. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. Up the sideline, past the 40. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. And the Saints get to it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. First time this game they've looked to him.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Play action now. Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Murray thrown again on second and 10. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pull out in front further, 13-zip. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Giants nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
go.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, he put everything he's got it at the 30. Touchdown, New York! The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 2. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Hey, easy.
They snap it to Murray. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Green.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Absolutely fires this one right side. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Well, a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
It's now second
This is second and 6 coming up.
at the 25-yard line.
Another throw coming from Murray. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Deonte Banks on the
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Giants using their first timeout.
It's 4th down.
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Setting up to throw. Taking a shot deep here. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st down now, ball at the 33. He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Still sticking with the passing game. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he goes out a little short of the 40.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. On the give, it's Bigsby. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Throwing off the play fake. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Through the middle. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants start the second half with some needed points.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They give on second to Kamara. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Oh, put some heat on this deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-point lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
17.
Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 17.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
Back to work they go after the interception. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Ready?
Back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Now it's Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
They run it again with Bigsby. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's third and 8.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Murray on third down. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Going with Bigsby here. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's Kamara on third down. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. He's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
13 yards.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Back to throw now. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Ready.
They are throwing it again. Looking slant route complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time?
And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go get the job done.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Giants 23.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got second and 6 coming up. Now we'll run this with Bigsby. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Davis Gaither
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Running behind center with Kamara. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Carry here for Bigsby. Makes a tackle. He's still going. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
48, Giants 23.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. The ball's out, he lost it. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. 2nd down, looking for options. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. Trying to push deep downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Running for it, Kamara. And that didn't even give it a chance, Brock. Brought down way short of the marker. This defense forces a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Hits him on the out route. And with a shot, this game is over. So it's a win for the Saints. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this.